Okay, so I just got finished watching the season finale for The Boys. This is going to be my unscripted thoughts, first impressions. Yeah, I thought the season finale was pretty good. There was a lot of satisfying endings for a lot of the characters in the show, and people online saying that this is worse than Game of Thrones or Stranger Things don't know what they're talking about. What we got in the final episode was pretty satisfying. So I guess I'll start off with this. Most of the things that were leaked by that random Twitter user online, most of it isn't true. A lot of it is, but Marie and Starlight fighting in the Oval White House, it didn't happen. Most of the characters in Gen V didn't really do anything in the finale. I guess I'll start with what I did like. Okay, oh, and spoilers, by the way. So, surprise, Homelander dies, finally. Ryan comes back. Oh yeah, I'll talk about Ryan in a minute. Watching Homelander lose his powers, trying to use his lasers and fly away, was honestly just so pathetic. And him begging for Butcher not to kill him, trying to negotiate and embarrass himself live on TV, revealing his true colors to the world, was the only justified way he was gonna go out. As for the Deep's death, I kind of predicted this on my YouTube community page. Like, I knew Starlight and Deep were gonna fight each other, and that the fish were gonna kill him at the end. Also, Butcher does end up dying to Huey. After Terra dies, Butcher wants to use the virus to eliminate every soup on the planet, and Huey obviously doesn't want that to happen, so he kills him. Which, I didn't mind that. Like, a character like Butcher realistically can't have a happy ending, since his whole character is based on vengeance. So he wasn't just gonna rest after Homelander was killed. He was most likely gonna try and exterminate every soup on the planet after this. With that being said though, there were a few problems I had with the finale leading up to it. One was the inconsistency of Homelander's powers. So if you don't know, the boys were successful in recreating Soldier Boy's blast that takes away the V out of any soup. And one thing that was kind of confusing me is that, Homelander uses his lasers on Kimiko. She should be cut in half, but she didn't. She tanked the blast outright. So I was kind of watching it like, how is she able to survive Homelander's laser vision when in the first episode she was cut in half? So that was my first problem. Then my second problem would definitely be Homelander's super hearing. Like when the boys first entered the White House and they were getting ambushed in that room, did Homelander not hear them? There was gunfire in that room. There's no way he would not have heard that. If he did, why didn't he just fly away immediately during the broadcast? At the end of the episode, they said Ryan lost his powers, but this doesn't make any sense. He's a natural born soup. He shouldn't have any compound V in his bloodstream. How did Kimiko remove V when it wasn't there? So, yeah, I guess that's something to scratch my head around. One thing people really didn't like was that we never really got to see Homelander lose his sanity and go on this global destruction that was promised in the marketing. And this is made worse when, even in interviews, Anthony Starr said that Homelander does the worst thing in the final episode. And we just never saw it. So, with this in mind, I can understand why people are upset with the ending because we don't get to see it. But given Amazon's budgeting for The Boys, I can understand why they couldn't do like the Marvel CGI spectacle that we were hoping for. What we ultimately did get is a good conclusion to the show. And I think the good stuff of the episode ultimately outweighs the bad. So yeah, that was my thoughts on the finale of The Boys. Pretty good, but nothing peak. Yeah, so that was it. See you again soon in the next one.